So what self-interest really means is not what we typically describe as following your emotions, doing whatever you want to do, being mean to other people, backstabbing, cheating, stealing, lying. All of that is bad for you. You can ask me about that in a Q&A. Lying is like the worst strategy ever if you want to be successful in life. You'll discover that. And you can try it out if you don't believe me. You know, take your best friend and spend the next week lying to them and see how long they stay your friend. They won't. Try it in business. You'll lose all your clients or your employees or whatever. Right? Stealing, cheating, all these are awful strategies if you want to live well. So if you want to live well, you want to use your mind. You want to think, you want to create, you want to innovate, you want to produce. And all of us are capable of that at some level. So self-interest is the pursuit of your own happiness, using your mind to figure out what's good for you in the long term. Now, if you hold that view, what kind of political economic system do you want to live under? Well, what you want to live under is a system that leaves you alone, so you can think. What's the enemy of thought? What's the one thing that stops thinking? That freezes your mind? If I stick a gun to the back of your head and say, from now on, 2 plus 2 equals 5, or I shoot you. Can you think? Can you do math? Can you build a bridge? You can't do anything. You're frozen because 2 plus 2 is not equal to 5. Force, coercion, authority, authority with a gun. Those are the enemy of progress, of success, of your individual happiness, because they're the enemy of human reason. So a society that respects the individual's reasoning capability, a society that allows individuals or values the individual pursuing their own happiness, is a society that eliminates coercion and force from itself. It's a society of freedom. It's a society of free markets. It's a society of capitalism. So the moral case for capitalism is the moral case for reason. It's the moral case for individual happiness. It's the moral case for freedom. Freedom and capitalism are synonyms in important ways. Somebody who wants his own happiness, who values his own mind, doesn't want a nanny government sitting on his shoulder telling him, don't do that. You can't drink that soda, right? You can't consume this. You can't work for that wage. We're going to tell you how to run your life. Really? You think you know better than me what's good for me? When did that happen? Don't I have a brain? Don't I have a mind? Can I think for myself? So I'm a big believer in capitalism because I'm a big believer in freedom, because I'm a big believer in you as individuals, because I'm a big believer in your ability to think for yourself, to live your own lives, and to flourish as individuals. And I believe that morality, our moral code, should reflect that fact. So I'm a revolutionary. Not in politics, not in economics, but in morality. That's where we need to change. That's where we need to rethink. And that's where I think the real radical stuff is. Rethink our purpose of life. My purpose of my life is to live the best life that I can live for me. And by the way, that means I'm kind of nice to other people because they're important to me. Right? Doesn't mean you go off and you live by yourself on a desert island, because other people are incredible value. They do great things for you. All right. So if we want capitalism, if we want freedom, if we want to do well financially, if we want to do well materially, we need to rediscover a new morality, a morality of self-interest. The old morality is compatible with socialism, death, destruction, and poverty. Thank you all.